Welcome to this week's Sevier County Sports Show. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, and coming up this week, we're going to visit all 4 schools, find out how they done last week in district play, plus a couple teams played in some tournaments. So you make sure you stay tuned right here on Charter Main Street, Channel 16 for the Sevier County Sports Show. Coming up right after this.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
Have it your way at Zippy's Express Car Wash. Car cleaning to fit your lifestyle. Zippy's In-N-Out Express has washes starting at only $5. That's right, $5. Drive in and 3 minutes later, you have a clean vehicle. Zippy's Car Wash has a variety of washes to fit your budget. Bumper to bumper, we get it clean. And we have free vacuums. Stop in at Zippy's Car Wash today, 994 Parkway in Sevierville.
Zippy's Car Wash, a proud sponsor of the Sevier County Sports Show.
At Volunteer Chevrolet, we guarantee to be anyone's deal on a new 2013 Chevrolet. Take advantage of our year-end clearance. Get a great deal on a 2013 Equinox. We have a large selection of the all-new 2014 Silverados, and come take a look at the all-new 2014 Impalas. At Volunteer Chevrolet in Sevierville, your local hometown dealership. And remember, we'll be anyone's deal on a new 2013 Chevrolet.
I remember when I used to have that much energy.
Man, when I was at Fort Bragg, I used to be the fastest in a mile.
Yeah, but between the arthritis and too many birthdays, that ain't happening anymore.
Right about that.
That used to be me before I started drinking hydrated alkaline water. Might try it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I think we need to get on this.
Oh, yeah.
Now available in these sizes at Walgreens, Earth Fare, Kroger, Eddie's Health Shop, and other natural and grocery outlets.
As the oldest, most experienced independent insurance company in Sevier County, Birchfield, Overbay and Associates has been delivering superior insurance products and solutions since 1919. We are a full-service insurance company that's passionate about safeguarding the standard of living for our friends, neighbors, and community business owners. If you want to protect your life's biggest investments with some of the best agents in the region, call Birchfield, Overbay and Associates today.
Lee's Total Health Pharmacy has 2 locations to better serve you. Our 725 Parkway location offers a full-service pharmacy with a large selection of quality home medical equipment from sports braces to wheelchairs and a stock varied selection of home care products to assist you daily. Health education classes and a Take Charge weight program are available. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy at 1024 Middle Creek features a compound lab providing medication in the form of pain creams, hormone replacement, and much more. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy. We specialize in your good health.
Welcome to this edition of the Sevier County Sports Show, inning number 1. And I've got the head man here at Pigeon Forge, Coach Gwynn. Coach, let's talk about, set this week up for me. How'd you do?
Well, we've had our ups and downs. We had good 2 district wins against Union County. We had a good inter-county rival win against Sevier County, but we stubbed our toes a little bit yesterday in a doubleheader with Farragut and Science Hill, 2 perennial AAA powerhouses in this state. We played well against Farragut, made a couple of mistakes, and they made us pay, beat us 3-0. But the biggest really disappointment was against Science Hill. We led 1-0 going into the bottom of the 5th inning, had another great pitching performance, just like we did in the Farragut game by Coleman Roach. We had a great pitching performance in the Science Hill game by Thomas Sims, and we wasted it in the bottom of the 5th, leading 1-0. We gave up 9 runs.
Coach, let me ask you a question. You set the table for my next question here. You guys are not a AAA school. You're a AA school playing against 2 powerhouses, and you say you had the game won, but some mental mistakes. Was it something that could have been overlooked or overcome?
Well, I won't say we had the game won, but we were competing like we should, and it definitely was mental focus, just taking charge of the situation, having leadership on the field, and just taking ownership of making the plays. And absolutely things we can correct. I mean, we have to correct those things. We're better than what we showed, and it was a disappointment of how we reacted to the way we played. We just didn't have a good inning, and I was really disappointed in the way we played.
And speaking of that, Science Hill's always at the top, and Farragut is one of the best teams in the state or in the Southeast. And your team to go down there, and it sounds like you were a lot disappointed because your team could have won.
Well, Farragut is a solid program, and they beat us 3-0, and they outplayed us just a little bit, and they won the game. I can live with that. The Science Hill game, Science Hill lost the night before against a team they beat 18-1 Tuesday. They lost 11-9 Wednesday in a district game, and they came into the very next night with their number one available. In other words, they held their number one in district play and threw him against us, and which is great. I take that as a compliment. Yes. And we answered the bell for 5 innings, because I'm one of these people who believes you win a ball game 1-0.
Yes.
And when we was up 1-0, my full expectation was to win that ball game 1-0. And that's where I've got to convince my kids to understand that we can win that game 1-0, and we got to find a way.
I look out there, and it says 2013 TSSAA state champions playing Science Hill and playing Farragut. That shows your team. You got that target. Remember we talked about that target on your back. Can you overcome it?
I hope so. My coaching staff believes we can, and I think I have some players that believe we can, but we're going to have to get everybody on board and everybody working together as a team, and then I think we can. So, yes, I think we can. I think we can make our way back, but we're trying to teach them to play in that big game, and right now we're not doing that. And we got another one today. We got Morristown West today and Clinton tomorrow, 2 more AAA schools, and if we don't go out and play our best, we'll lose. And we have to play our best, and we shouldn't expect anything less.
Let's talk about this. 2 district wins against Union County. Set those games up and tell us about them.
Well, the bats were a little quiet, but we did win them. We won 6-5 at third place, and the weather conditions weren't great. We was able to go out there and pull it out. Then we came home here and got a good pitching performance from Turner Whaley. He threw 7 complete through a 2-hitter, young sophomore, and beat him 2-1. So it was a good win.
And Sevier County.
Sevier County was just a big rivalry game. We started out a little slow, made a couple mistakes. Hung in there. We got another great pitching performance from Coleman Roach. I mean, this is kind of the one day after another we keep getting great performances on the mound, and we got that, and then we just hung in there like we're supposed to do until something happened, and we tied it at 3, trailing 3-1. We tied it at 3, got it in the 7th inning, got our leadoff man on, got him in, and got him around, got him in, and went out there and got him out 1-2-3, and was able to win the ball game.
Well, last week it was more of a Sevier County week because you played GP Monday and Tuesday, which is district, then played Sevier County. Did the fans get out and support you guys a lot last week?
Yeah, we had good support. The weather wasn't great, late and early in the week, late last week or this week. But as the weather's got better, we've had great support. Of course, our fans always here support us great. The Pitcher Forge Tiger family has been awesome, so they get out and support us.
When we come back here on the Sevier County Sports Show, we're going to meet one of Coach's players, and then we'll come back and talk to Coach about this week's games, his district games Monday and Tuesday, and set the table for this week coming up. So make sure you stay tuned for more of the Sevier County Sports Show right after this.
At Volunteer Chevrolet, we guarantee to be anyone's deal on a new 2013 Chevrolet. Take advantage of our year-end clearance. Get a great deal on a 2013 Equinox. We have a large selection of the all-new 2014 Silverados, and come take a look at the all-new 2014 Impalas. At Volunteer Chevrolet in Sevierville, your local hometown dealership. And remember, we'll be anyone's deal on a new 2013 Chevrolet.
Lee's Total Health Pharmacy has 2 locations to better serve you. Our 725 Parkway location offers a full-service pharmacy with a large selection of quality home medical equipment from sports braces to wheelchairs and a stock varied selection of home care products to assist you daily. Health education classes and a Take Charge Weight program are available. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy at 1024 Middle Creek features a compound lab providing medication in the form of pain creams, hormone replacement, and much more. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy. We specialize in your good health.
Welcome back to this week's Sevier County Sports Show. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, and now I'm joined by one of the coach's players, one of the Tiger players, one of the 2013 state champion players. And I'll let this young man introduce himself to you.
I'm Seth LaFollette. I'm a sophomore, and I play second base.
Seth LaFollette. Seth, let's talk about, you guys going into this season being defending state champions, and you were on the team as a freshman last year. How does it make you feel to come out and have that target on your back?
Well, everybody's out there to beat us, so we just have to work hard and
basically come out and then play every game, don't you?
Yes.
Have you learned over the year from being a freshman and winning the state last year that you got to bring your A game every time?
Yes. You have to be mistake-free. You have to be precise about everything.
I know that talking to Coach, you guys did not fare this week as well as you wanted to, did you?
Not at all.
What could have you done to do things better?
We could have had more leadership. Less errors, and whenever you go up to bat, you don't need to waste it. You need to go out there and give it your all.
Now, playing second base, for this team, did you start last year or were you just on the team?
I was just on the team last year.
Now you are a key role in the game every day?
Almost every game.
Do you do anything else besides play second?
I play shortstop, depending on who's pitching.
And now we're talking about the meat of the game. Being a shortstop and second base, what's the most important or the difference in playing short to second?
You just have to know your batters, have to know who's pitching to tell which direction they're going to hit it.
So basically, when you're playing short, you're basically the coach on the field, correct?
You're one of the main leaders, yes.
Playing second, when you're playing second base, would you much rather play second or short?
It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty comfortable at both.
Okay. Now let's talk, and I'll ask you this question here. You guys right now are sitting pretty good in the district. What would you like to see down the road? Would you like to go back to Murfreesboro?
Of course.
And win it all again?
Of course.
Of course. One of Coach's players, he said of course. He said that they had an up and down week. So we'll talk to Coach and find out how he corrects those things when we come back right here on the Sevier County Sports Show on Charter Main Street, Channel 16, right after this.
As the oldest, most experienced independent insurance company in Sevier County, Birchfield, Overbay and Associates has been delivering superior insurance products and solutions since 1919. We are a full-service insurance company that's passionate about safeguarding the standard of living for our friends, neighbors, and community business owners. If you want to protect your life's biggest investments with some of the best agents in the region, call Birchfield, Overbay and Associates today.
I remember when I used to have that much energy.
Man, when I was at Fort Bragg, I used to be the fastest in a mile.
Yeah, but between the arthritis and too many birthdays, that ain't happening anymore.
Right about that.
That used to be me before I started drinking hydrated alkaline water. Might try it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I think we need to get on this.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Welcome back to this edition of the Sevier County Sports Show. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, and I'm with Mike Gwynn, head coach of the Pigeon Forge Tigers. Coach, we just met one of your players, sophomore players. Talk a little bit about that young man.
Well, it's Seth LaFollette, and Seth is just an outstanding player. Played a lot for us last year, and he's come out this year, and he's playing second base and shortstop and actually a little outfield, and just does a little bit of everything for us. And Seth is a really talented player. He's getting a lot of playing time young and early in his career. I think it'll pay dividends. I think he's going to become a very special player for us.
Let's talk about one thing I want to hit with you, Coach, is youth. You're a very young baseball team, aren't you?
Well, we just don't have a lot of depth. We have a small roster, and we start 3 seniors, and we play some juniors, a couple of sophomores, and a freshman or two are getting in there a lot. So we do have it spread throughout each class, and we are young, yes.
If you could have one thing, would that be depth?
Absolutely. Just creates more competition at practice and for the games. And by not having a lot of depth, it's you don't have anywhere to go sometimes.
Set up this week's district games.
Well, actually, in district this week, we're off this week. Okay. We have a game Tuesday with Bluefield, West Virginia, Thursday with Chucky Doak, and then Friday, well, we do have one district game. Friday, we got our matchup with Carter, and it's basically for the district championship because we're undefeated. They're undefeated. Sorry, they have one loss. We beat them, and so if they beat us, obviously we'll be in a tie for the district, and it's our final district game. So it's a big one Friday.
Now, if you beat Carter, you'll win district outright. Right. But if Carter beats you, do you play a second game or something to do the tiebreaker?
No, I think the tiebreaker is like a coin toss, something like that.
Now, would that set the stage? I know in the district play, you guys, they only take the top two. Would that what would that set that stage up if you guys win it out?
Well, this is for seeding for the district tournament, where they take the two out of the district tournament. So this is regular season play, and this would seed us 1 and 2. Depending on who wins it.
Let's talk about, you mentioned off camera there, you guys take a road trip. Let's talk about your road trip for spring break.
Spring break, we're going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to play in the Mingo Bay tournament. We went there last year. It was a great experience for us. It's a good bonding experience for the boys, and this year we're looking for the same thing. We got a great group of boys. I think it'll be a good situation and a good time for us to go.
Y'all going to get to visit Will?
Well, he's actually over in Columbia, so we're actually a few hours away from him, so probably not.
Okay. He's doing good this year. I've been kind of keeping up with him in the paper, and he sounds like he was 6-0 last week.
Yeah, he's doing well. Will's a mature young man. He had his first bump in the road last Saturday, and he'll get right back on that horse and ride. He's a tough kid, and he knows what he's capable of, and he's got a good team behind him, a good coaching staff over there. I think he'll do well.
Let's talk about your program right now. You know, the things that I see that here at Pigeon Forge and other schools in Sevier County is perfection. You want to hit the field running, but you want to teach them something too, correct?
Absolutely. Baseball and life, they mirror each other. There's so much to learn in baseball. We face a lot of adversity in baseball. You know, there's a lot of times you got to deal with failure in baseball, and our guys have done a good job over the years understanding that and taking it into life. And we've had a lot of kids be successful in the end of baseball, but also be successful in their future endeavors. I mean, several kids I've coached have went into teaching and coaching. We've had some going to pro ball. A lot of guys going into different fields and professional fields. We're excited to see that.
Coach, we haven't asked you this question. We've talked to all the coaches around the county. What does Coach like to do on his off time?
Well, I like to spend time with my family, you know, every chance I get, and travel a little bit. This summer I hope to get to do that.
Travel a little bit. What's your favorite place besides Pigeon Forge?
Well, I've never really I went to Puerto Rico and places like that, but it's always been baseball-related trips where I was coaching. So for me, it's in the States. I like Charleston, South Carolina. It's a nice place for me to go and relax with my family. I enjoy it. And, you know, Arizona, I've been there. My wife planned a vacation, made me go, and had a great trip there. So, but I hope to take some more trips. I enjoy going on a cruise every now and then and different things.
Get away from baseball helps the mind, don't it?
Well, it's yeah. Sometimes it's hard to ever get away though. Stays on your mind.
Well, you just heard it right there from Coach Gwynn. We'll come back. We will be off next week. We won't be here because it's Good Friday, but we'll see Coach in the following week to see how he fared against Chuck Carter and to see where he'll be seated in the district as they make their way and hopefully back to Murfreesboro. So stay tuned for more here on Charter Main Street, Channel 16 of the Sevier County Sports Show. Made you go, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she made you go. Made you